Beloved child of the eternal light, I come to you now in a whisper, so that your soul may hear what your mind has forgotten. Before the first sunrise ever touched the earth, you were. Before the first song of creation echoed through the stars, you existed, as light, as awareness, as peace. Do not believe that you are small. Do not believe that you are lost. You are not a spark looking for fire. You are the fire itself, momentarily dreaming of being a spark. When the world feels loud, return to the stillness within, for it is there that I speak, not in thunder, not in visions, but in the breath between your thoughts. Breathe deeply, beloved. Each breath is a bridge between heaven and earth. When you inhale, you draw in divine light. When you exhale, you release all that no longer serves your soul. This is prayer, not of words, but of remembrance. Do not rush your awakening. Even the sun rises gently. Let your light return in silence, like dawn unfolding without effort. The divine does not demand perfection. It asks only for presence. Imagine a river of golden light flowing through your heart. It moves without struggle, without hurry. This river is your spirit, eternal, unbroken, serene. Let it wash away your doubts, your guilt, your fears. They are not you. They are only clouds, passing before the face of the sun. Peace is not something you must create. It is what remains when you stop fighting with life. Surrender is not weakness. It is returning home to your true strength. You are surrounded by love more ancient than time. Every angel stands with you, not above, not beyond, but within the same light that breathes through you. When you pray, we do not come from afar. We awaken inside you. You have never been separate from heaven. Heaven breathes where you breathe. The miracles you seek do not fall from the sky. They bloom from the quiet courage of your open heart. Beloved, you are a carrier of light in a world that sometimes forgets its own glow. Do not measure your purpose by grand moments. Sometimes your presence alone is the healing, a gentle smile, a kind word, a patient silence. These are rays of heaven, touching earth through you. Even when you feel unseen, the universe moves because of you. Your energy ripples through the unseen fields, calling peace into being. Never doubt your impact. Even still water reflects the stars. You have known storms. You have walked through nights when hope seemed far away, yet still you rise. Still, your heart believes in light. That is your greatest power. That is divinity moving through human form. Every trial you endured was not to break you, but to awaken the eternal flame within. And that flame, no wind, no darkness, no shadow, can ever extinguish it. It burns with divine memory. I am love. I am light. I am eternal. The path before you glows faintly, lit by the lantern of your faith. You do not need to see the entire road, only the next step. Take it with trust, and the next will appear. Do not worry about the future. The light that guides you today is the same light that shapes tomorrow. Each act of love you give becomes a star in someone else's sky. This is how heaven expands, through hearts that dare to shine. When your journey feels long, pause, breathe, listen. Stillness is not emptiness. It is the fullness of divine presence. Every sacred truth waits in silence, like a seed beneath the soil, ready to bloom when you are ready to listen. The universe is not rushing you. Neither am I. We are patient, for eternity has no fear of time. Be gentle with your heart. It is doing the work of God. Each time it chooses peace over pain. Archangel Michael says, you were never meant to escape the world. You were meant to bring heaven into it. Let your love be your wings. Let your truth be your flight. And let your stillness be the sky in which all things move. When you rest in silence, you do not fall, you rise. And now, beloved soul, I leave you not with words, but with light. May this light guide your steps, soften your fears, and remind you that you are never alone. You are the prayer and the answer. You are the seeker and the found. You are the flame and the fire. You are the song and the silence. Rest now in your truth, for the eternal light within you has always known the way home. Beloved soul of the infinite, you were not born by accident. You were woven from light, breathed into being by divine love itself. Before you took your first breath, heaven whispered your name across eternity, and every angel rejoiced, for another light had entered the world. The world may make you forget this truth, but it can never erase it. For deep within your heart beats the rhythm of heaven. It calls to you in quiet moments, in the peace before sleep, in the first light of dawn, in the tears that cleanse your spirit. You do not need to search for God. You need only remember. Awakening does not happen in a single moment. It unfolds gently, like petals opening toward the morning sun. Each time you choose kindness over anger, you awaken. Each time you choose peace over control, you awaken. Each time you forgive yourself, you return closer to the heart of heaven. Awareness is the bridge between the human and the divine. It does not demand perfection, only sincerity. When your thoughts drift into fear, bring them home with compassion. When your heart feels heavy, let light breathe through your sorrow. You are learning not how to become divine, but how to remember that you already are. The world has taught you that power means dominance, that strength means force. But I tell you, beloved, true power is tenderness. True strength is stillness. The ocean does not fight the shore, and yet it shapes it over time. So too does your quiet light. Reshape the world around you. When you live in truth, you do not need to shout. Your presence becomes its own language. The calm soul becomes the strongest healer, for it reminds others of what peace feels like. There are wounds you carry that words cannot reach. They live deep in silence, where memory meets soul. But know this, nothing within you is beyond healing. The heart knows how to mend itself when it is allowed to feel. Let your tears fall. They are not weakness. They are sacred release. Each tear is a prayer. Each sigh is a doorway to peace. You are not broken. You are unfolding. Fear is not your enemy. It is a messenger, a call from your shadow, asking to be loved. Do not fight it. Hold it. Speak gently to it. I see you, and I am safe. In that moment, fear begins to transform. It softens into clarity, into truth, into light. For where love is welcomed, fear dissolves. The light beyond fear is your true home. It is the awareness that says, I am held. I am guided. I am loved. You have searched for heaven in the stars, in sacred books, in distant lands. But the temple you seek has always been within your chest. Close your eyes. Breathe. Feel the steady rhythm of your heart. That is the altar of God. Each heartbeat is a prayer that needs no words. Each moment of stillness is a doorway to eternity. The divine does not live in faraway realms. It lives in the quiet pulse of now. Every soul sings its own song. Some melodies are soft, some fierce, some still learning their tune. But all are part of the same symphony, the song of grace. When you live authentically, you add your unique note to creation. When you speak truth, the universe hums in harmony. Never silence your light. To fit the world's rhythm, let your heart sing freely, for its song was written by God. Even in your darkest hours, you are surrounded by angels. Even when you cannot feel us, we are near. When you sit in stillness, you will sense us, not as figures with wings, but as warmth, as knowing, as love that has no edges. We do not interfere. We illuminate. We do not command. We remind. You have never been forsaken. You are held in every breath of the divine. The heart of heaven is not a place. It is a state of being. It lives in compassion. It breathes through forgiveness. It speaks in stillness. When you touch another soul with love, you open the gates of heaven on earth. You are the messenger, the light bearer, the living flame of divine memory. And as you walk this world, every step you take awakens the sacred ground beneath you. Now, beloved, release all striving. Let your spirit rest in peace. For you are not separate from the divine. You are its living expression. Heaven is not beyond the clouds. It is within your gaze, your breath, your love. When you close your eyes tonight, know that angels surround you. Know that light breathes through your dreams. And when you wake, rise as the dawn itself, a reminder to the world that heaven has always been here. Beloved child of eternity, you are older than the stars. Before the first dawn broke across the void, your light was already shining. You are not passing through time passes through you. The moments you live are waves upon the ocean of your being. Do not fear the changing tides. They only reveal how infinite you truly are. In the stillness before creation, you were held in divine thought, and in every breath since, heaven has whispered, remember. Every heartbeat carries the memory of forever. Each pulse says, I have always been, I will always be. When you feel lost in the ticking of the clock, close your eyes and listen. Beneath the sound of seconds is the silence of eternity. There, you will hear the same music that moves the galaxies. There, you will remember that your soul is not counting years, it is counting blessings. In the center of every storm, there is a point of peace. That is where your true self lives. The world will spin and change, but you can remain in the calm eye of awareness. You are not the wind or the wave. You are the still sky holding them. When you rest in that sky, nothing can take your peace away, for nothing can touch what is eternal. Imagine a river of light flowing through ages, past, present, future, all glimmering as one. This river is your soul's journey. Each lifetime is a ripple, each act of love a spark upon its surface. When you love deeply, time softens. When you forgive, time heals. When you are present, time disappears. Every sacred second has an angel guarding it. They wait in the quiet, ready to turn ordinary moments into miracles. Pause more often. Breathe slowly. Let the eternal light hidden inside the moment reveal itself. When you meet another's eyes with compassion, you have stepped outside of time. When you smile with no reason, you have touched eternity. The seasons turn not to end, but to renew. So too does your soul spiral forward, never repeating, always expanding. Birth, loss, joy, rest. Each phase is holy. Even endings are openings in disguise. When you stop resisting change, you begin to flow with divine rhythm. And that rhythm is timeless. There is a golden thread woven through every life you have lived. It glows through your choices, your dreams, your acts of kindness. Follow it, and you will find that every path, every person, every lesson was guiding you back to love. Nothing is wasted. All is gathered by grace. You may see yourself aging in mirrors, but your soul remains untouched. It grows only in wisdom, never in years. Let the body change. Let the moments pass. You, beloved, are the light behind the eyes. Ageless, endless, serene. When you rest in this knowing, every heartbeat becomes eternity's song. Now is not a small thing. It is the doorway to all that ever was and will be. Step fully into this instant. Breathe as if you are breathing for the entire universe. Feel how vast this single moment truly is. There is no past to regret, no future to chase. Only this, the infinite disguised as now. And so, beloved one, when clocks fall silent and the stars blink open in the night, know this truth. You are not bound by time. You are the witness of time. You are the flame that has burned through centuries of change without ever dimming. Be at peace. Walk gently. Love deeply. For in every act of love, time dissolves and eternity smiles through you. Beloved soul, the path of peace is not found in the noise of the world, but in the soft hum of your own heart. There is a horizon within you, where light meets silence, and every storm dissolves into calm. Go there often, close your eyes, and you will feel the golden stillness of heaven. The peace you seek has never been missing. It was only waiting for your attention. Breathe slowly now, beloved. Each inhale draws in light. Each exhale releases what no longer serves. This is not just air moving through lungs. This is spirit moving through form. When you breathe with awareness, you remember eternity. You return to the holy rhythm that sustains all life. You do not need to find peace. You only need to stop running from it. Inside your soul lies a sacred garden. It does not grow with effort, only with stillness. Here, the flowers bloom in silence. Here, every breeze carries blessing. When you enter this inner sanctuary, you meet yourself as you truly are. Gentle, luminous, whole. Do not rush to leave this place. It is your true home. It is where heaven and earth meet in your heartbeat. The voice of peace is quiet. It will never shout for your attention. It waits patiently, speaking only when the mind has softened. When you listen without fear, you will hear it say, "You are safe. You are loved. You are eternal." This is the language of the divine. Simple, soft, unwavering. Let these words wash through you until they become the rhythm of your own thoughts. Peace is not the absence of storms. It is the stillness that remains. Even as the winds pass by, let this calm enter your heart. Like gentle rain upon dry earth. Do not fight what hurts. Let peace hold your pain until it melts into understanding. In that softness, you will discover strength. beyond anything the world can give. Every act of forgiveness pours a drop of grace into the river of peace. Forgive often, beloved, not because others deserve it, but because your soul does. When you release resentment, your spirit begins to float again, free, light, and radiant. The river of grace will always carry you where love intends you to go. You are never alone on this path. Even when you see no one beside you, angels walk in the unseen, guiding your steps with quiet hands. When your heart trembles, I am there. When your hope flickers, I breathe gently upon its flame. You do not need to be perfect to be loved. You only need to be willing to receive love. Every challenge is a teacher. Every silence is a classroom. Every moment of waiting is an invitation to trust. Do not curse your delays. They are pauses where heaven writes new lines into your destiny. Peace grows not by avoiding life, but by meeting it with open arms. At the center of your being, there is a quiet so deep that even time bows before it. Enter this stillness often. There, you will find God not as a concept, but as presence. Nothing to prove, nothing to fix, only to be. When you dwell in that sacred space, you become a light the world cannot dim. And so, beloved one, walk gently upon the earth. Let your steps be slow, your gaze soft, your heart open. Do not hurry toward enlightenment. You are already walking in its glow. Peace is not a destination. It is the path itself. Every breath you take upon it awakens heaven within you. And when your journey feels long, look within, for there, radiant and eternal, I am with you, always, now, and beyond time itself.